Blue 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 boo 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 doo ba doo ba doo ba doo boo ba boo be doo ba da boo ba da ba doo ba ba boo beep da ba doo ba be doo ba da ba doo ba be da boo boop dee ba doo pop. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the lovely stream of Minecraft. It's a little bit late for me, and I started a little bit late today, but that's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's totally good. It's totally good and fine, okay, and all good and stuff. Today, I really feel like we need to start constructing things. And by constructing things, I mean we need to start making certain pillars and certain things and certain whatchamadoodles and all that sort of stuff to the barn. We also need to do some other things, and by other things I mean literally we need to we need to go into the mineshaft, and we need to start doing stuff in the mineshaft, and we need to go from there with the mineshaft. So anywho, welcome to the stream. This pillar is apparently going to go into the lovely tiny little lake here that Mr. Ed, I think, is the only one who can drink out of it, because he's literally the closest. I really don't know if I'm going to keep this lake, to be honest, anymore, because quite frankly, things have changed, and by things I mean like circumstances and whatnot. I was going to put a ladder right there, wasn't I? That's what I was going to do, but I didn't. So, yeah, funny. All right, so I'm going to probably keep that pillar there. I think I'll make another pillar going right here, because why not? And that's probably potentially a mistake, but probably not. I do kind of like the way these random pillars are looking, actually, because I thought for a second I wouldn't, but I actually kind of do like it. But right here is definitely going to be where we put a big pillar. And then there are going to be sections in here where I literally just have, things like that. And then, of course, this is going to have a pillar, but we got to get rid of the stuff and things. There was a zombie over here. I don't know where he went. Is he in the... Oh, he's down there. He's going to freaking become a drowned, isn't he? Stop your silliness, you stupid zombie. Don't want you to become drowned. Really don't. Oh, and here's your friend. He's probably going to... Ow. I was going to say he's also going to become a drowned if we let him, but we're not going to let him. I'm also not liking the fact that it's like thundering and lightning in the game right now. Even though it was literally thundering and lightning in real life, like the last time that I was streaming this. So that's always a thing. Why did I just end up in the freaking lake that I'm probably going to get rid of at some point, potentially? I have no idea. Alright, I kind of like this setup here. You know what? I'm just going to do... Oops. I don't know why I did that. I was going to say I'm just going to do this, and then I accidentally do a thing. And then I accidentally do that because I thought I had my thing on the right thing, but apparently I don't. So there we go. And then we're just going to do that. We're going to make kind of a big pillar out of that. Probably not right there, though. We may make a pillar there, and I'm thinking a pillar there, and I guess we could make a pillar right here, but I feel like that would give us like a very tiny amount of room there, so I don't know, maybe not a pillar there, but definitely a pillar there. I know it's probably going to look kind of weird. You know what? Squirrel it. Pillar right here too. Pillar there, and I think we should be good with regards to pillars and logs and all that sort of stuff. Although I may make a random pillar right here. Yeah, squirrel it. We'll do that. We'll put a pillar there. And then probably won't put a pillar there. I think, yeah, I think that's good. I love how the rainstorm just all of a sudden stopped. It's kind of funny to me. Gonna collect my sugar cane because I feel like it. Yeah, we only got 16 this time. I think I'm not letting it grow to its full potential, and I think that's why it's only giving me 16 instead of what I feel like I should be getting. I'm going to put one right there. I'm going to put a pillar right there just because some of these are not going to be true pillars like this. They're just going to be, regular old wooden pillars and such. And that's because I feel like it, if that makes any sense, which it probably doesn't. But that's okay. All right, lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms, go ahead and sleep on our thoughts and then go back to building some stuff. I probably don't need all these wooden pieces here. Also, there's a zombie there who's probably going to go into the lake. Oh, and that's a villager. No, villager zombie, why? Why, villager zombie? We could have had our first cured dude, and now he's... gosh darn it. We were so close, y'all. We were so close. Also, there's a drowned underneath here. Where did he go? If he shoots a trident at me, I swear to goodness, I'm going to be really peeved. Oh, he's all the way down here. Good sir, you have a shovel? Why do you have a shovel? That is just a terrible thing. How dare you have a shovel? Also, there's coal over here that I could totally mine up. Do I want to? At some point, yes. He dropped a freaking copper ingot. Are you kidding me right now? That's hella dope. That's super dope. Man, that guy. That guy. Alright, so we want, it looks like deep slate bricks? Are those bricks or are those tiles? I think those are tiles. Yeah, those are tiles. Okay, so we want deep slate tiles to form this section here. So we're going to do that, that, and that. And then we're going to come over here. And then I'm going to get rid of this dirt right here because, in all honesty, it's probably going to bother me to know that there was dirt there instead of actual, like, wood. Because it doesn't make sense for there to be not wood there. Like, come on, we gotta get with the times here, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta give it the times. Oh, but it does feel so good to have a freaking pillar there that's completed. I feel super happy about that. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm thinking we go around here like that. That, and then that. And then we go something like that. We go something like that. And then bam, bam. That is our somewhat strange looking pillar. And then we do the same thing over here. Get this jank going over here. And then, let's see, I guess we could make this a pillar as well, because why not? Hopefully we have enough stone. Because I feel like we almost probably don't. And then I'll just wait until we move the critters. Because I'm not gonna put a, stone thing there if we have critters there. Because then I'm gonna have to mine stuff, and I just don't feel like wasting my durability. Alright, let's get some more tiles here. Not gonna lie, I am kind of sad that you can't, like, change the tiles back to other things. Like, you can't revert them back. It does kind of make me sad that you really can't do that, but it is what it is. Okay, I think we have all the pillars that I want to be deep slate tiles. Now we just got to figure out here. Because it looks like this section here we don't do anything to. Although, maybe we do. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'm trying to think here. Trying to think. Think. Okay, this thing I think I do want tiled. So let's see how that looks there. Actually, yeah, that definitely makes sense. Like that, for sure. That can stay as a pillar, but this is... Yeah, okay. We're good. We're good here. Except... Wait. This is... No, that's fine. I think that's fine. Is that fine? But then you have, like, this going on over here. I don't know. I'm getting super confused, and I probably shouldn't be getting confused. But you know what? Probably... Wait, because... Okay, hang on. Because we have that... Wait. Hold up. Oh, those are not even... Oh, you know what? Never mind. No, I want that. I'm getting myself confused, and I should not be getting myself confused. But I am. Okay, so there we go. That is pretty much what we want at this point. I do need some torches, and I do need some ladders, and I think we should have some in the tools chest, question mark? Not 100% sure on that. Let me... Or not in the tools chest. Why was I saying tools chest? Yeah, here we go. We got ladders in there. And then I think... Because I do want to have walls in this barn. And I do want the walls to cover, like, the whole entire perimeter, basically, of this barn. But what I'm thinking for the walls, I'm thinking of doing cobblestone instead of, you know, the deep slate stuff. Because to me, that just makes sense, you know. I kind of like it up here. This is really neat up here. This is a really neat area, I feel. Not exactly sure how we're going to go up further. Although, that probably... I don't... Oh, wait. I take that back. I know how we're going up further. It's right here. I am a silly PS2 freak. Okay, so we're going to have a section going up here. This whole section up here is going to be like the farmer villagers little section, and then this is going to be the attic up here. And this is where we need, I feel, the stairs. Because although, well, let me see here. I'm trying to see if there's like a path that we could take to go this way, and I think there is, technically. We just got to get rid of this torch here. So technically you could build like a bridge going this way and connect everything there. And I think I'm probably going to do that. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what stairs are on the side of the house that I live in. Because I think that's what we want for the barn here. Let me just kind of look at... I don't think I have stairs. No, I don't have any stairs anywhere on there. So, let's see. What stairs are these? These look like brick stairs. Yep. They are brick stairs. Okay, so we want a ton of bricks, essentially, is what I'm hearing from this. So the lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms make probably 3 or 4 brick blocks out of these guys here. There we go. And then we're going to go in here and turn these guys into stairs. Now, I know what you're thinking, PS2 Freak, you already have some stairs. And you're right about that. I do already have some stairs, but I feel like at the same time, they're probably the wrong stair set. And I don't want to be wrong when I make these things. So, those are tiles. Theoretically, I could just, you know, make some tile stairs, because I think that's what... Actually, no, I was going to say that's not what the house is made out of. These are brick. These are brick stairs here. So theoretically, I could, you know, work on that, but I want to work on the barn, because I want to move all these critters into here, and I want to make sure that the critters are happy, and that they're good in here, and that everything is fine. So, let's see. Gosh, it's already 1800 already? How is that humanly possible? How is that humanly possible? It doesn't make any sense. So I think the outline... Yeah, the outline's around here, so we're just gonna, you know, do this. Oh my... Okay, you know what? Fine, we'll go to sleep. Seeing as I have freaking slippery feet even when I hit the shift key, which makes no freaking sense. Gosh darn it. So many freaking chickens down there. I can't even freaking hear myself think anymore. I don't know why I'm getting mad at the chickens. I really shouldn't be getting mad at the chickens. It's not their fault. Oh my god. I've got some Mountain Dew cream soda. And I was getting this because I've got a fun event planned for tomorrow. I'm super stoked for tomorrow because really fun events happening. Hellish Monkey's coming over, and then a few other friends are coming over too. But I'm like, I want to get some sodas, but I don't want to get like, you know, just any old soda. And so, of course, you know, I've had the cream, the what is it, the dirty soda, the Mountain Dew dirty soda before. And of course it comes in that like tan, creamy looking color. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But then I see this like brown, chocolate-esque looking, coffee-esque looking color. And I think to myself, okay, is this a new variety of the Mountain Dew cream soda? And if it is, you know, maybe I should get that because I haven't had that before. And I get home and I look at the box and I realize it is the diet version of the cream soda or the dirty soda or whatever. And I think to myself, well, I don't really want the diet version because the diet version of soda is bad for you anyway. I mean, it's worse than the regular stuff. So here I am drinking it because I'm like, you know what? Why not? I want to try it out. I want to see how it is. And honestly, it's not bad. It's not bad of a thing. So there you have it. Review Freak 11223. Honest reviews of the PS2 Freak. If you want them, you got them. If you don't want them, then too bad, you get them anyway. That's the motto of the review channel. There was a time in all... Oh my gosh, wait. No, I'm right. There was a time in my life where I thought about making PS2 Freak a review channel. But I may do that at another point in PS2 Freak history. We shall see. I don't know. I mean, if you want PS2 Freak to review stuff, post in the chat or post in whatever. Because I will... I mean, right now I will certainly read comments, but... yeah, I don't know. Let me know, though. Seriously. If you want me to review things. Because I will do it. I will review music. I will review movies. I will make a mistake and get annoyed at it later. And yeah, that's how I roll in the Shire. In fact, I kind of want to make like a review podcast type thing. Like, I still want to do a podcast for this channel at some point. I don't know when or how or if that's going to happen. But we'll see what happens, you know. I really don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, why do I keep squirreling up here? My goodness. I need to stop squirreling up. I need to stop being a squirrely little PS2 freak. Freaking do the correct thing. Which is make a attic for the barn before building the walls. Which, in all honesty, like, that's gonna, I think, be the hardest part, is building the walls, because we don't have a ton of cobblestone, because I want to make the stuff out of cobblestone. I want to make the walls out of cobblestone. We don't have enough of it, which is very unusual for PS2 Freak, because I am, of course, the infamous Mole Freak 11223. But, you know, this is kind of interesting, too, because I feel like I want a third floor here, but, like, I'm not sure what's happening over here, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why, but I'm not sure why. Actually, I think I know why. And it's because the pillar is right here, and technically something should be going along here. And you know what? I think we need to mine this whole section here. I kind of hate to do that, because this is going to fall down on the ground, and I'm not going to be able to catch it or anything like that, except for that one. Apparently I can catch that one, and that one too. So maybe sometimes I'll be able to catch these. But most of the time, they're just going to fall on the ground, and I'm just going to be like, well, there goes that piece. And then my pickaxe is about to break. Oh, maybe not. Ow. I swear to goodness, you know, may as well jump. There we go. Alright, our durability is somehow surviving. I have no idea how it's surviving at all. But it's somehow surviving. So am I. Calling myself a survivor out here. It's hard out here. It's very hard. Very hard indeed. Oh, I didn't even grab this guy. What the heck? Oh, and... Okay, let me just fall twice from a high place. And potentially... Look at this. My iron boots are almost freaking done. In fact, I don't even know how my pickaxe is still surviving. I think it probably has like one or two more mining things in it. But my goodness. Alright, lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms, go ahead and I guess traverse this way. Although I really don't know how we're going to get across there, because I have the lovely stairs that are kind of sort of in my way. I also don't even... I was going to say, I don't even know how I'm going to get up to the stairs again, but I guess I could just, you know, do this. Because that's totally what I wanted to do. Did I run out of stairs already? Jeez. So this is what I mean, folks. Like, I feel like we never have enough materials for things. And I feel very distraught and sad about it. But, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. I will also say this. I was watching Ryan Trahan's World 3000 video today. A little bit earlier, a couple hours ago. And I was noticing that somebody in his chat, in his comment section, they talked about and gave him like different villager tasks. and like what each villager thing does and all that sort of stuff. And I almost want to have that cheat sheet next to me because, you know, for the villager hotel behind me, I want to have all of those jobs in there. And I don't want to... Oh, you know what? We probably don't even want to... Oh, shoot. You know what? Yeah, we don't even want to... Hang on. Because this has to turn like right here. The turn has to be right there because it's going to go that way. And then... So technically... I don't even know if we're... Wait a minute. Hold up. I think we're doing this wrong. Because technically, I don't think... Oh, wait a minute. Wait, what? What is the point of this thing here, then? I am so super confused. I mean, I kind of get what's going on here, but like... Or do I get what's going on here? Maybe I don't. Because we got to turn this way and then go that way, so I really have no earthly idea. And now I just trap myself because I can't freaking figure out my own contraption here. It's okay, though. So right here's where we turn. And we're just going to do this for a bit. And I'm probably... Whoa, that was weird. I don't even know what that was. It's like the game just, like, cut itself there for some reason. Are we at the edge? I think we have one more. Yeah, okay. Whoa, we're right next to this tree over here. We could theoretically make the barn like a tree house. I think that'd be really funny. I mean, look at this. We're like on top of the trees right now. Although we'd have to make a bridge right there. And now the question is, can we yeet ourselves? Oh, look at that. We can. Oh, I love that. I love the fact that we could just yeet ourselves into our house from the trees. From like the barn to the trees. Maybe that could be like an idea that I could do. Make like a little tree... like a tree bridge or something like that. I don't know. Alright, my next question is, I have a decent amount of cobbled deep slate, but do I have the right brick stairs, which I don't. I have that, but I don't have the correct deep slate brick stairs. Which, you know what, that's fine, because I can make more. Not a problem whatsoever. I think the farm is ready, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the farm is ready here. To be brutally honest, I may just keep the farm where it is. I think I know. I'm pretty sure I said something about, like, in the past, I said something about how I want to move the farm, but I think I'm just gonna keep it as is, at least for now. Go ahead and do that, and then we get to yeah, right here. And then we do that, and then we go up. And technically, this is the wrong direction that it's facing. So it should be going the other direction. So let me just fix that right over here. Ooh, I see emotes in the chat. I bet you that's a medic. Miss Medic over here. What's going on, Miss Medic? Well, of course, I can't get to the thing because, you know, thing of things, stuff and things. Stuff and things, things and stuff. All right, there we go. And then we'll just kind of make Oh, it's Buffet. What's up, man? What's going on, my bud? How you doing, good sir? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We are making some kind of progress here with... Oh, wait a minute. Was I actually supposed to put a pillar there? Okay, that's kind of weird if I was supposed to put a pillar there, because I didn't think that I was supposed to, but maybe I was. I don't know. Welcome to the building of the barn, my friend Buffet. We're building a barn here. We're making the barn nice and barn-y. No, I don't mean the dinosaur. All right, and I think I may. You know what? Let me just do this. We're gonna do this. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do, everybody. This is what we're gonna do. Boom. Yeah, we're not mining anything just yet. We are making something right now. We are making a barn for all of the lovely animals and such, so that they can live here. And then we're making the barn as well for the lovely villagers that are going to be here. And this is what I've got so far, at least for the second floor. There's a part of me that's kind of wondering why I have this actually as the top part, but I think that is left over from back in the day when this used to be the original house. So there you go. In fact, there was a tree that was growing right here, and I decided to keep the tree. But now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the remainder of this barn. I think I want to do something what I'm doing right here, like that. And then I guess we could put a pillar here, because why not? And then maybe a pillar over here. Just ignore that section there. And you know what? It looks actually pretty snazzy. I kind of like it like this. Not every section needs to be filled with a pillar, at least in my opinion. Excited to see what you're making. Yeah, this barn's gonna look, I feel, pretty snazzy. At least I hope. I just hope that like a rainstorm doesn't come in and freaking, lightning strikes this structure and then everything except for the stone burns. Because that's the downside about Minecraft and wood, is that stuff is going to burn if lightning hits it. And then, of course, I do something silly like this where I think I aim correctly and then all of a sudden I don't. Oh man, I need some more planks. Because I am running out of planks here. Look at this. Jeez. Thought I had enough planks. I mean, I don't need like a ton of planks because, I'm almost done with the ceiling there. And then we just come up here. And then notice how kind of cozy this is up on the third floor here, aka the attic of the barn. This is going to be really cozy. I don't know what we're going to put here. In fact, I kind of don't know why this is here, except for I think maybe it was a part of the old structure, but I don't know. Coziest house, indeed. I just need to mine a ton of cobblestone so I can, fill in the walls and then get like a ton of torches so that it's not freaking dark in here. But this section down here is going to be for the animals. This is all going to be the animal section here. And may as well just start mining this stuff here, because I'm going to fill it all in with dirt. Ooh, and there's a part of the ocean there that I completely forgot to fill in. So yeah, we're going to fill all this section in with dirt, because obviously animals need the dirt, and they need to eat the dirt, because apparently they eat dirt in Minecraft. Those dirty little animals. They're so dirty. But So, Buffet, I don't know how much you are versed in Minecraft, like in the lore and stuff, but you'll notice that I have some skeleton horses, and those are actually pretty rare in the game. Essentially, what happens is a lightning storm happens, and if you just randomly happen to come upon a random skeleton horse just floating around your area, and then a lightning strike happens, you get the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse appearing on your map. In other words, these guys had skeletons riding them, which had special bows and stuff, and apparently it's pretty rare for that to happen. So it's actually the first time I've ever had it happen on a Minecraft map that I have actually like played through and done. So again, really excited for that. Really excited for the fact that I got to capture those skeleton horses, keep them as my own. I could actually literally ride them if I really wanted to. What in the world's going on with that block? It was really weird there. It was like the whole thing was glitching. Also, there's a sunken ship right there. Wowee. It's kind of a new thing to Minecraft. Just like seeing others make the nicest and coziest houses. Yeah, I'm trying to kind of do that too. Make things nice and cozy, you know. Unfortunately, as you can see here, I've got a bit of a leak in my barn. And it's a darn... Oh my god, there's coal down there too. Gosh darn it, man. Look at this, I have like a splash house in my barn. Just not exactly what I wanted, but whatever. I also probably should get rid of the sand over here too. May as well just dig that up right now. Just only this section here though, because the rest of this is gonna be... Is there another brick? Is there another block somewhere? Am I missing something? Is that it? Did I get everything? Did it go down into that depth down there? I hope it didn't. I'm gonna be annoyed if it did. The leak! The leak! The leak spin! The spin of leak! Okay, so after we wake up, because it's starting to get darkness outside, we are going to go ahead and I guess, grab all the farming stuff. Behold, Buffet, all of my lovely chickens that are extremely loud. They actually were suffocating each other at one point when I was trying to breed them, because there are so many of them in there. So many chickens. So many chickens indeed. Also, I'll give you a little tour of my new house here. Got a little patio going on here. It's not the greatest because the rails are not exactly rails. They're more so stairs, and I can step up on them, but, I digress. I may actually make a little path through these trees here, going to the barn to come to the patio. And then this whole hill section here I may get rid of at some point, including the tree right here, because things keep spawning on it and I don't really want it anymore. So here's the second floor. This is where I reside. This is my diamond armor that I'm going to make super spiffy and then turn into netherite, hopefully. Netherite is, of course, the most powerful of the things on Minecraft. Powerful of the ingots or materials or whatever. Up here is, of course, the third floor. This is where I'm going to build an observation tower to kind of watch over everything. I may actually build a lighthouse on here, come to think of it, because I had that idea when I was at work, and I'm like, you know what? A lighthouse would be really cool. So there's my nether portal right over there. We're in a basalt biome, which is not exactly a great biome, but it is what I wanted. There's the barn over there that used to be my original house. That little section there is going to be the aquarium. where I'm going to have my axolotl and tropical fish swimming happily together. And then this little structure over here is going to be the villager hotel. So all the villagers are going to work and stay in this lovely area here. If they want to, they can traverse into my house. Totally fine by me. That's what this path is here for. And then over yonder, there are two bridges. There's a bridge over that way, and then a bridge over this way. The first village that I found in this map was right over there. Second one is right over there. That one's actually closer to my compound here than the first village. So I'm going to get villagers from over there, and I'm going to bring them here, and they're going to be every single kind of job imaginable that they can have in my little oppadulum here. Obviously, the farm's right there. You got all the animal farms over here, tree farms going on, so forth. We're going to expand, hopefully, very soon. The crazy caves are literally below us there. Ton of mine shafts. Don't know if we're going to have time to show all that off in this live stream, but check out the previous ones. Go through a lot of stuff in there. This is my storage floor here, the main floor. Get all my storage stuff in there. Eventually I'm going to make doors and then more windows. Over here is my enchantment room, and I've got all my wolves in here. I'm going to breed the heck out of these because, you know, I like wolves. But these wolves are probably going to come with me to the second floor and kind of spread out all throughout the second floor. Not exactly sure how I'm going to get them to get up there, but I know they teleport, so that's a good thing. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty much the whole area. We do have some things to put in the chests here, like this copper ingot that I got from a zombie. I have a ton of iron, as you can see. Mined that all up the last live stream. Let's see. Where's my... Here we go. Do I have... Yeah, here we go. Okay. That will go in there. The sand will go in here. I have a ton of sand, but I have a ton of dirt. So much dirt. There are a bunch of different wolves, buffet that you can get too. I just happened to find these guys. Well, at least like two of them, and then I made them breed. Let's see. What was I going to do now? I feel like I was going to show you something, but I don't think I was, so maybe not. Actually, how much... Okay, so I have a decent amount of cobblestone. I'm just going to grab all of that. Do I have any... Oh, that's what I was going to do. Do I have any more planks? I do not. That is a darn shame. I know I have birch planks, but we're not making the barn out of birch. We're making the barn out of oak, which I can just do that to give me more. How do you breed the wolves? Okay, so wolves, you need a cooked steak or cooked meat, essentially. And you just like right-click on one, right-click on the other one with the steak in your hand, and then they look at each other, and then all of a sudden a baby pops out, because that's apparently how breeding works in this game. For chickens, it's any kind of seed, or most of the seeds. Pigs, it's potatoes and carrots. That's why I have a ton of those pigs in there. Sheep, it is wheat. Cows, it is also wheat. And the rest of them, I'm not sure. The rest of the critters, I'm not sure how exactly you do it. I'm going to have to look up some things to, you know, get that happening. But for now, oh, I was going to do farming, wasn't I? Yeah, I was going to do farming. Okay, let me... Do I have enough inventory space, by the way? I feel like I don't. You know what? I'm not going to do farming. I'm not going to do farming today. Think. I think I may just wall up this section here. And maybe have some windows looking out to the farm. Because why not? You know, again, you want to be cozy. Let's see if I can do this correctly here, because sometimes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we got odd, which is good. We want odd. So those are going to be the windows there. You know what? I kind of like that. I like that look. I really like that look a lot. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I was going to grab dirt too, but I completely forgot to grab the dirt. That is a silly move on my part. You like the vibe, eh? Good. It's kind of what I'm going for, in all honesty, when I'm doing this, is I want to make sure that I'm having a good vibe, you know? Like everything is feeling good and all that, because you know, this is a level that I want to complete. And, you know, it's something that I want to be proud of, too, when I look back on it. And I want to say, hey, like, I did that. Like, I made this level. I created this, you know. This is my place. You know, Ryan Trahan was saying with his level that that's his happy place. And I kind of want this to be my kind of happy place, you know. So that's why I'm doing it. Actually, no, I really like the cobblestone for the walls. I think that's a really cool feature there. How much? Oh, I think I got plenty, or at least a decent amount. I need to put freaking dirt here before I start putting cobblestone down. I'm going to push these Skeletor horses in a little bit, because they are kind of in the way. And of course, they decide to ride themselves over, which I don't want that. Don't want them to do that. I feel like they're kind of annoyed at me. They're like, bruh, why you walling us in, bruh? It's like, bruh, I don't want you all to escape, even though y'all are tethered. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, good. We are odd. We want an odd number, because when it comes to like even numbers and putting windows in, it's kind of difficult to kind of guess the amount or whatever. I think I may keep the... Yeah, I think I may keep... Let's see. Do I want to... Where do I want to put a door? I think I'm going to put a door right here. I guess it'll be a double door. That's totally fine. So we'll have a double door right here. And then over here is just going to be complete wall with like windows looking out. So that's, yeah. Yeah, so like I said, skeleton horses are rare to get. Zombie horses are even more rare. And Ryan Trahan, I swear, has like the luckiest of luck in his world, because he somehow found a zombie horse in his world. And I'm just like, bro, how in the world do you freaking do that, man? How does that even happen? You know? That's crazy. Crazy how that works. All right, yeah, this is actually coming along really well. I am super happy about this. We just need to move. Yeah, there are two things we need to do. We need to move the animals, and then we need to fill in the dirt over there, and probably fill in this, and then mine up all the stone over here. But it's getting late. Mobs are probably spawning. I don't want mobs to spawn. I really love the nighttime vibes, though, that this place gives off. I think it's really cool. But see, this is what I mean when, like, I don't want this hill, because all the critters and stuff are spawning over there. I don't want any critter to look into my room and be like, oh, PS2 Freak's vulnerable. We should just slay him. I don't want that at all. Okay. There's a zombie over there that's burning. Hopefully the zombie doesn't notice me, because I don't want the zombie to turn into a drowned. Which, Buffet, if you don't know what a drowned is, essentially it's a zombie, but like they've been in water for too long. So they get all wrinkly and stuff. And again, I freaking forget the freaking... gosh darn it. I forgot to freaking bring the freaking dirt with me. How dare I forget? You know what? Yeah, let's go up. Let's go up the ladder. I'm not gonna extend my arms to reach all the way up here. I must brush up on my Minecraft terms. Yeah. You should totally do that. Morty, you should totally do it, Morty. Rah. I can't do my Rick impression right now. My vocals are too bleh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Loving the fact that it's an odd number. Okay, let's do this over here. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and keep that like that. Because what I want to do, I'm gonna grab this torch. I'm gonna grab that. What I want to do is I want to build a path over here. We're gonna do that like so. And I think, yeah, I think that's good enough there. Although it looks, I feel like it looks kind of weird. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of this. Or wait, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this guy, and that's going to fall to the floor instead of inside of my body, which is just a darn shame. And then we have a path going over here. Yay! So everybody can say hello to the lovely aquarium here. That's totally what I want. Definitely what I want. Alright, so we'll have... I guess we'll have a little... no we won't. I was going to say we'll have a little window there, but I don't think that's going to make any sense. We'll just go ahead and do that. We can have a window right here. And then the path is there. And then we can have a window going over here. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. We got 2 windows. 2 windows for the price of 1. Loving it. Then we'll just do this. Reload my cobblestone. You know, technically I should be using this cobblestone for beautifying the paths that we have, but it's whatever. It is whatever. Yeah, so we got a little window looking out that way. We got 2 windows looking out this way. See who's coming to try and boop us. It is definitely coming along nicely. I'm actually really happy about this. And then we've got this very elongated section here. Not sure what we're going to do with this. Whoops. We're going to mess up with it. That's what we're going to do. There we go. Yeah, this is pretty much what I want. Something like this makes it feel cozy, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Loving the fact that this is odd. There we go. Big old window section there. And we'll just have a section like this where apparently there isn't going to be a window, but there will be a window right there. And then... gotta reload our stone. Reload our cobblestone. Whoops. Bam. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Sweet. Cool beans. Cool beans indeed. There we go. And I think this is this is an even one. So I'm trying to think. I'm just going to do something like that. I don't think we need a big window there. I think the same thing's going to happen over here. Maybe not. So I feel like we have kind of a mishapped wall over there, but not going to worry about it. Gosh, look at this. This is kind of looking like a great hall up here, which is quite interesting. If anything, maybe I'll put like a pillar there. Probably make rooms out of these little sections here. There's a window there right off the bat. Love it when that happens. There we go. Same thing with that. Same thing's going to happen right here. Bam. We're going to grab some more cobblestone, the last stack that is currently in my inventory. And look at that. These just happen to happen just like that. I love it when things happen like that. Love it when that happens indeed. Boom. The second floor has been walled in, and not gonna lie, it looks actually really cool. I'm getting a lot of ideas right now as to what to do with the stuff in here. Yeah, it's looking really cool. I may actually make rooms out of some of these. So that probably means I need to make some more like trees and logs and all that sort of stuff. But for now, like, this is awesome. Loving it. Hot diggity dog. I may actually mine this section up here too and make it plank, which I apparently have in my inventory, and I don't know why I completely forgot that I had this in my inventory, but I completely forgot that I had this in my inventory. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it, PS2 freak, how can you forget that you had all that wood in your inventory, man? The heck's wrong with you, dog? The machinations of my mind are an enigma. Just putting that out there. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bam! We just need 2 more, and we got it! Yay! Look at that. Yeah, I have no idea why this is like this, and I'm just gonna get rid of it. So, kind of hate to do that, but at the same time, I'm like, eh. And then I'm gonna get rid of this, because again, I don't really see the point in having stone here anymore. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, now all this is gonna fall to the floor, which is not what I want. But it is what it is. Of course, I can't reach that stone, so that's just lovely. And of course, it's starting to get kind of sort of dark out here, which is also lovely. Oh, but now the question is, can I even reach some of this stuff to mine it? I think in order... Oh, nuts. Oh, and I fall anyway. Okay. I was going to say, I got to, like, mine certain things and go in a certain direction, but I guess, you know, falling will have to do too. It's not like my iron boots are, you know, at very low durability. You know, it feels like we've been streaming for like an hour and 20 minutes instead of almost an hour. It really does feel that way. There have been some streams recently that have not felt that way. Like, some of the streams have felt like I've been streaming for like 2 seconds, and in reality, I've only been streaming for like 2 hours. So, this one, I'm liking the fact that this one feels like I've been streaming for 2 hours, and it's only been like 3 seconds. Liking that fact a lot. All right, where's the hole? The hole is right there, so bam. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is much better. You're done streaming for 4 hours earlier. Yeah, you were telling me. You were streaming some Tom Clancy stuff on your channel, on your Twitch. which you should shamelessly plug on my channel, by the way. Go check out Buffet's channel, everyone. He live streams too. Twitch.tv/ was it How's Your Buffet or something like that? I forget. I don't really use Twitch anymore. Like, I haven't used Twitch in probably like more than a year. I like YouTube. It is much better. It is much better. I just feel like it's easier and like the rules aren't as stringent as Twitch. So, man, this is looking very interesting. Not gonna lie. This is quite a structure that I have here going on. I kind of like it, actually. I like it a lot. Yeah, this is interesting. It's a very interesting structure. All right, so I've got, those are the tiles. I may just do this here. Bippity boppity boopity bop. Bippity bop. Dirty pop. Bippity boo. Bippity 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 boop. Boopity boodoo. Boop-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doop boop. I'm a silly goose who completely did not get that thing. Silly goose freak. Can I reach the very top? I cannot. That is okay. Alright, this section I'm going to leave alone until I move those critters there. But this is essentially what I'm going for here. Actually, do I want to do that is another question. Because I kind of want to put stairs there. Although, I don't know. I may put stairs here and then thing and then stairs up there. But I don't know if that's going to make any sense. Actually, you know what? Let me... decisions. I don't know. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put stairs here. That's what I'm gonna do. Put stairs on the wood and have them face down. Kind of like what I got on my other house over there. But yeah, this is looking pretty spiffy. Pretty spiffy indeed. Super excited for that. All right. I think for now, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and probably put the stone back in the stone chest for now. And then figure out what I want to do next. Because I'm actually not really entirely sure what I want to do next. I know I said... I mean, the title is literally, like, axing whatever a question. And I kind of want to go into the mine shaft and get, like, all the wood. But then again, I also want to get a ton of deep slate, and then I also want to get a ton of other things. I also want to get the farming done, which I don't know why I haven't done that. I keep saying that I'm going to do the farming, and then I never do the farming. So lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms do the farming here. The one downside to the farming in Minecraft is the fact that some of these plants / crops just don't want to grow. And it makes no sense to me whatsoever. Like, I don't understand why 2 of these beetroots are not growing. Because they should be, but they're not. And I do want somebody to literally tell me, like, PS2 Freak, you got to do this in order for this crop to grow, blah, 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 so that I know. Oh, man, this is looking great, though. I like this. This is kind of like how the old house was, but, like, minus the cobblestone. Okay, for a second there, I thought I saw like a wandering trader. And I was going to be like, bruh, I want the llamas. Buffet, if you don't know what I'm talking about with the wandering trader, essentially it's this dude that just randomly spawns and he will trade you stuff, and a lot of his stuff is really crappy. And so for payment for having crappy trades, I essentially entrap him in a little section, and I slaughter him in that section, and I get his llamas for free because, you know, he was carrying llamas with him. He always carries 2 llamas. And so, in order to get llamas, you gotta kill a wandering trader. And that's what I do. And yeah, but if you kill the wandering trader in front of the llamas, they will get very mad at you and they will start spitting at you. And the spitting does hurt, so you don't want them to spit at you. Sounds like a tough bargainer, yeah. No, he thinks like 1 emerald is worth like maybe half a wheat seed, which it's really not. So also, when you farm potatoes, sometimes you'll end up with a poisonous potato. I just happen to have 2 of them right now in my inventory. So, and then watch this buffet. Look at all of the chicken eggs that I am getting from this whole entire flock right here. And they are pushing me around too as I'm doing that. But look at this. Look at all these eggs. All these freaking eggs from that one pile of chicken. It's insane. It's truly insane. Okay, so we need to make some more bread. So I'm going to make more bread here. There we go. In fact, oh, we got 5 loaves in there. I may as well grab 64 wheat here and just kind of do that. There we go. Plenty of bread. Plenty of bread for me to digest and chew on as time goes on. I'm going to put that stack of carrots in there, because why not? The rest of this jank, let's see. Do I have sugarcane in here? I don't. You know what? I'm not gonna make any more sugarcane. I already have, I'm not gonna make any more paper from the sugarcane, I should say. Okay, the beets can go in there. Beetroots. I mean, look at all these eggs in here. It's ridiculous. Watermelons go in there. And I think... Do I have any sugar... Oh, well, I already put the sugar cane in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. Any potatoes in here? Okay, cool. So we'll just put the potatoes in there. So this is literally a chest of eggs and potatoes right now, which is kind of funny. But we'll go ahead and make some... Oh god, I probably shouldn't have the seeds out because I already suffocated enough chickens today, or the other stream. They don't need to be suffocated anymore. So we're going to go ahead and get some bone meal from this, which bone meal can help in growing your crops and, you know, help them grow faster, essentially. And you can get bone meal from bones, or you can get it from compost, which is essentially what I'm doing there. So I'm going to grab some more watermelons here. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Pumpkins I'm not going to worry about. I typically kind of just let them chill, because, I mean, I'm glad that I have pumpkins, but I have really no use for them right now. Pumpkins can, of course, be used to make pumpkin heads, aka jack-o'-lanterns, which, when you put a pumpkin on your head, the Enderman will not be able to really see you. So if you look at them funny, they won't get mad. What am I doing? There's my potato. This is suspicious stew right here. You don't want to eat it. I mean, if you want to take a chance, cool, fine, do it. But I wouldn't recommend it. We got our cauldron here. We got our cartography table. We got our disenchanting table. Our smoker. Our lovely furnaces. Crafting table. We got another whatchamadoodle here. Let's see, what time is it? It is almost 1800. Do I want to enchant another iron sword? Is the question that I have in my head currently. Seeing as I have 30 levels and my lovely iron sword right here is probably going to lose its durability at any moment. I'm going to be really sad when that happens, because that was a darn good sword. Let's hope... Oh, I need... Well, lapis is in here. Need some lapis lazuli. Put that in there. Unbreaking 3, knockback 1, or Bane of Anthropods. I'm thinking Unbreaking 3. Holy crap. What kind of a freaking sword is that? Wow. Sharpness 4, looting 3, and unbreaking 3. That is actually a really good sword, not gonna lie. So that's going to allow for whatever we slaughter to not only have more of a chance to drop something good, but it's also going to have more of a chance to have the durability go down slower. And it's also going to really slaughter the things that we try to kill. That is an impressive sword. Not gonna lie. That is really good. I don't even know if I want to take that with me anywhere, because that is so good. Holy crap. Oh yeah. Gotta drink the dirty soda, because it's so good. Gosh, okay. So medic. I'm so used to medic being in the chat. Not gonna lie. Buffet. What I'm going to show you now is I'm going to show you the mine shafts that I've been finding here. And we're going to get a poop ton of wood, because we need to get a poop ton of wood. Do I have any more axes in here? I have this one, which has not a lot of durability on it, but I'll take it anyway. Efficiency 4, Bane of Anthropods 2, applying the jobs. Hey, I totally get that, man. I still need to apply to that one job that I was telling you about earlier. Num num num. Trying to think. I think those are literally all the axes that I have. Okay. Let's grab that stone. Let's grab some sticks, and then let's make probably 3 more pickaxes, or 3 more axes. Not pickaxes. That's what we're gonna do. Bam. Alright, so this can go back in here. This can go... That's not the right chest. There we go. Alright. Let me show you what we got working. What we got working going on here. I'm trying to think of words and my brain doesn't want to work. So, buffet, what I want to do with this section here, actually, and probably this whole entire section here once I clear it out, I'm going to add more tree farms over here, and I may or may not expand the villager hotel. Not 100% sure. We'll see what happens, though. I don't know. But this little area... Oh, shoot. You know what? I almost forgot? I almost forgot to make torches. Almost forgot to make torches, because I don't want to just have 5 in my inventory. I keep forgetting to make torches. It's not good. I'm going to split that in half. Do I have any more sticks other than 18? Shoot. I'm going to have to get some more sticks going on here. Let's split that in half, and then we can split the 32 in half as well. Get some more sticks out of that. There we go. Split that in half. Bam. More torches in our inventory for the win. We're going to go ahead and put that there. Just kind of reorganize my inventory here. There we go. All right, now we are ready to go into the mine shaft. Because you can never have enough torches. And if you don't have enough torches, especially when you're down in mine shafts and places that are like really dark, you're just not going to have a good time. Just going to put that out there. Gosh, there are a ton of creepers at the bottom left of the map. I'm not liking that. I really don't want to deal with creepers. Especially when I'm this far down. I was also thinking about making another bed and bringing the bed with me so that I can, go to this section over here and do what I need to do. And so I don't, horrifically die and have to go all the way to the freaking base. But Buffet, this is the lovely cave that I have found, that I lit up with the mine shaft within it. And this mine shaft is vast. I mean, it is extremely huge. Probably the largest mine shaft that I've ever found. Yeah, this cave is like, actually, not gonna lie, like a cave that for a second there I thought there were diamonds that I just completely ignored. This is a cave that I have dreamt about as a kid, although like the non-ice form, because I used to have dreams when I was a kid about living in an ice cave and just having like the most advanced gaming consoles in the ice cave with me. It was super dope. Alright, so I think we're going to start probably with this over here, with getting rid of all of these pieces here. Because, in all honesty, I just feel like it. We're also going to... Ooh, there's more mine shaft up above. Okay. Love it when that happens. Super exciting. Not really, though. I say not really because there could be, like, bad guys up here, and they could just fall from above, and then I'm just like, well, that's just great. Thanks for, as you and I both say, thanks for coming, Now I gotta murder you because you decided to take it upon yourself to, say hello to me. Like, how dare you say hello to me? I don't want you to say hello to me, stupid freaking zombies. God dang it. And then the other problem is, too, you gotta, like, leap up here to get these darn pieces, which is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, everyone. It's just ridiculous. Oh, my gosh. I feel like I almost should have brought an iron axe. But whatever. Not sure how we're going to get up to this mine shaft up here. Although I almost have a feeling that I could probably just do this. And just, like, mine my way up there. Like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, what is up here? Oh my gosh, there's, like, stuff that I haven't even explored yet up here. What the heck? What the heck, bro? I have literally not explored up here yet. This is crazy. Okay. Okay. Oh, but there's nothing up here anyway. There's like literally nothing up here at all. That's actually kind of sad. But then again, I'm kind of glad that we're up here because I can get all this stuff and then also not have to worry about zombies potentially coming from above, like I said earlier. We're also going to mine these cart rails here, these minecart rails, because we need them. I mean, we don't need them, but I'd like to have them. It'd be nice to have. Doop doop doo. Let's go ahead and put a torch there. And then I guess we'll axe this thing in question. Reload our axe. At some point, too, we probably should make some chests up here. Or somewhere. Because we're going to get low on inventory space very fast. Especially since we're getting rid of a lot of wood pieces. Doop doop doo, doop doop doo, doop doop doo, doop doop doo. Getting rid of wood pieces because I can, and there they are here. Wowee, so much wood. I don't know what to do with it all. Actually, I do know what to do with it all. It's called make the barn. Gonna mine some tough blocks there. These blocks right here are called tough, which is an actual stone, by the way, just in case you don't know your, was it geology? Definitely not geography. That wouldn't make any sense. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. I'm assuming it's geography, or not geography, geology. So many G words. Although I really shouldn't be assuming. I should know. I feel like my wife is going to come in here and be like, P.S. dear freak, I'm disappointed in you. You should know better. Ah, yes. A very vast and open space. Much like the back rooms. Which, if anybody's going to see the movie, please do not give me any spoilers, for I would love to see the movie myself with Buffet. Did you hear that, Buffet? I would like to see the movie with you, my friend. You know, in case you were wondering, my friend, my best friend, my good buddy, good pal. Just to let you know. I was actually, speaking of the back rooms, I was watching Watch Mojo's video that they recently uploaded about the back rooms and, you know, the lore behind it and what could potentially be in the movie. And it seems like they are probably going to go more so with Kane Pixel's iteration of the Backrooms, which, I mean, that makes sense. He is the director for the movie, so I would imagine he would want to show off his creation of the Backrooms using A24's might and willpower. So, yeah, that totally makes sense. Totally checks out. But but it seems like they're probably not going to show off a lot of the monsters of the back rooms, which I'm a little sad for, to be brutally honest, because I was kind of hoping that, you know, it'd be a really spoopy thing. So, yeah, Buffet, you and I need to see the movie. Take Hellish Monkey if he wants to go. Heard it got great reviews. Yeah, I did too. What was it that I was reading earlier today? There was some review that I was looking at that like gave it like 5 stars out of 5. And I was just like, whoa, okay. That's pretty cool. Gave it that many stars out of 5. Let's see. I guess I want to keep going this way, although, we'll just go this way. You know, the more I think about it too, the more I feel like mineshafts in Minecraft are very much like the back rooms. Because you never know what you're going to find in the mineshafts. And you never know what critters are going to be lurking around. Or mysterious things. Wow, I love how I just put a torch like across from another torch. I think I'm going to keep it like that though. Alright, let's go over here. Get rid of this over here. Yeah, and just like if you look at that at like a certain angle, it looks very backrooms-esque. At least it does in my mind. What's going on, Wee? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Glad to see ya. We're in the lovely mineshaft of many mineshafts that are apparently in this level. I'm finally collecting all of the wood that is within here. My buddy Buffet is also in the chat. He's a really good buddy of mine. I've known him for, 5 years now? 4 or 5 years, IRL. So, yeah. Gonna get rid of that wall there, because why not, you know? Kind of connect everything here. Kind of like what I did the first mineshaft that I experienced in this lovely area. Give or take 4 years. Yeah, exactly. I would say at least 4 years. No more than 5. So like 4 going on 5, I guess. Doop-doop-doo. And if you do happen to see Hellish Monkey somehow pop in the chat when you're around, which every now and then he will actually do. I've known Hellish Monkey for 21 years, 22 years, somewhere around there. So, yeah, fascinating stuff there. Fascinating stuff. Medic I've known IRL, gosh. Trying to think. I want to say 3 years, but I don't know. Always meeting new people post-COVID. Oh God, is that? Oh no, that's a part of that the gravel's a part of. Okay. Well, I guess that random section is just gonna have a random hole in it. 'Tis a darn shame indeed. Yeah, but Buffet also streams, but he mostly streams on Twitch, which I don't really go on anymore because their rules are just kind of bleh. Plus, I feel like they're not really that great of a company anymore. But they could have changed things recently, and I don't know. Maybe I'll stream on both YouTube and Twitch at some point. Who knows? Who's to say? Alright, I think we're gonna keep the ceiling like that. I'm curious though as to what I have uncovered with the thing. Just like the hole. The hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a buffet in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a buffet in the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a buffet and there's a hole. There's a hole in the buffet in the bottom of the sea. Wait, what? Lol. I crack myself up. I'm so funny. Just fill the hole. Yeah, that is what I'm doing. When did I get a theme song? When I made it so, buffet. When I made it so. The magic of PS2 Freak and his theme song making. Thank you, thank you. I try, buffet. I try. You know I try. I try so hard. And I get so far. But in the end, it definitely matters. Gonna grab that extra thing there. I actually don't know. Oh, wait a second. We've been up here before. Yeah, it's this little section over here. Okay. I mean, I guess we don't necessarily need to... I don't think we necessarily needed to fill in that hole, to be brutally honest, because there's nothing really up here of importance, but it is what it is. We did it. Till something happens. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I was talking about how, like, potentially, like, a zombie could magically appear, and then I'd be very sad because a zombie appeared and just booped me. I don't want zombie boops. Zombies are not allowed to boop me. Oh, and look at that. It goes over to here, so the wall that I'm literally about to tear down is actually something that I definitely will tear down. I got plenty of space in my inventory for it. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna tear down this wall, Mr. Gorbachev. We're gonna tear it down. Doop doop doo, doop doop doo, doop doop doo. I love to sing this song, 'cause it's a really good song to sing along. Yay, we did it. We opened this jank up, and now I have a very strong inclination to literally mine this whole entire section here, because it is literally the rock that I am in need of, so I'm going to do that right now because it's here and I want to, until gravel gets in my way, and then I'm just like, meh, stupid gravel getting in my way, gosh darn it. It's okay though. Part of this mission right now that I have for myself is to grab as many deep slate and as many andesite blocks as I can, so that I can make the barn and finish up the ceiling on the villager hotel. Okay, so it's getting kind of dark over here. That's totally fine. You know, I'm kind of surprised that I don't need granite right now. I don't know why I don't need granite, but I apparently just don't. Also, look, there's some lapis lazuli on the ceiling. It's not gullible, but it's lapis lazuli, and I'll take it. I will definitely take as much lapis as I can get. Okay. See, this is what I now call like a party room of death, because it's literally just me making a random open area for no reason. That's essentially a party room of death. Oh no, my pickaxe broke. Gotta reload my pickaxe. And there you have it, folks. A lovely party room of death. that has unveiled some lapis lazuli. I am super stoked that it has unveiled the lapis lazuli, because now I can get said lapis lazuli, increase my lovely XP, and notice that I only got 40 of that. Alright, so the only thing that I have available in terms of space are 2 empty blocks right here, which is kind of a darn shame, but whatever. We just have this random open area for no reason up here, because why not? Gonna get rid of this gravel here too, because I don't need it anymore. And of course it gives us flint, because we definitely need flint right now. We definitely need flint right now. So now I think I have 1 inventory. No, I have still 2. I thought I was going to have just the 1, but I was wrong. Okay, so there's a part of me that literally wants to mine all of this floor so that we can get down there. But part of me is more so inclined to get this wood here, so that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna get this wood, 'cause it's right here, and I want to collect all the wood. Oh god, what's up here? Nothing? Oh, there's more mineshaft over there. Oh, that's just lovely. Love it when there's more bloody mineshaft. And again, with these freaking blocks just staying up there. The freaking blocks, they're freaking staying up there, and I don't want them to bloody well stay up there. Gosh darn it. Oh, and this is a little dark over here too. So we're just going to light that up. May as well light that up too. Make sure nothing happens. Alright, let's reload our axe, which now gives us another inventory slot. At least for now. Have I seriously not been up to that section? Is that another section that I'm going to have to, like, figure out how to get up to? Good lord. Good lord. Oh yeah, in fact, I see it on the map. It is like a darker gray. So obviously we haven't been up there. And so the question remains, how do we get up there? And I think the answer is right here. Just kind of make a little path going up this way. And then we hope to goodness that we can easily access this area here. And hopefully there aren't any bad guys up here, which I don't see any on the map. That doesn't mean there's not going to be a chance that there would be a bad, or would not be a bad guy or whatever. So we're just going to mine all this over here. Make like a random square path, and then realize, oh no, we can't. But yet, look at this. Wowee. I can just do that and everything's gonna be okay. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm gonna be honest, every time I hear that song, I think of I Am Legend, and how, like, right after that song plays, like, every single time it plays in that movie, bad things happen. And then I think to the one time that I lost my job, and how literally that song played, like, right after I got the news that I had lost my job. Not joking. Not lying right there. The song literally played right after I lost my job. So yeah, good times with that song. Good times indeed. Between I Am Legend and actually losing my job. Oh man. Okay. Put that there. I think this is bright enough down here. My goodness. I don't think we've been down here. Goodness gracious. Indeed it does, Buffet. Indeed it does. That is for darn sure. Although I feel like I'm losing my mind right now because of all these different paths that I could take just to get through this freaking mineshaft. Like, this mineshaft is huge, okay? There's so many different ways I could go, so many different things I could see, so many different blocks I could mine, so many different spots that I can put torches on. You know, I feel like this is just super overwhelming. You know, that'd be really funny too if, like, the stronghold is, like, very close by to the mineshaft here. Like, I would laugh. I'd be like, bruh, we literally just traversed throughout the whole entire mineshaft, and all of a sudden, here's the freaking stronghold. Here's where you can go to defeat the dragon, the end dragon, the ender dragon. Like, wowee. But who knows? I really don't know exactly where. Of course, this is a dead end over here, and of course it has gravel that is probably going to fall and block this whole section here. How are we doing on space? Okay. As I suspected, we literally have no room in our inventory for much of anything else. So we're probably going to have to go back to the base here. Oh my Lanta. That was a mighty burp right there. That was actually from me drinking my Mountain Dew dirty soda. Which is really good, by the way. I really do like it. Can't wait for the party tomorrow. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I may just destroy this wall too. Although for right now, I kind of like the way it looks. Because it looks like there was like a cave-in right there. But it's literally just gravel that just fell. But in all seriousness, yeah, there's the trial spawner over there. In all seriousness, though, I think we should go back. Because I think we really need to go back. And because we don't have inventory space right now. Of course, now I think I just made it harder on myself because now things don't look familiar anymore until I get to the lava there. And then I realize that this is actually the way we need to go. So thank goodness for the lava being there, because I probably would still be rummaging around by now. Still need to make that area up there lit. I'm not sure how we're going to do that. I'm just glad that a lot of this is lit right now. Also not sure how we're going to make that pit down there lit, but at some point we will. I'm not sure how we're going to get the ceiling to be lit either, but I don't think we're going to do that unless we make like a poop ton of lanterns, which I don't think I have the recipe for that yet. I don't think I have the ability to make lanterns. I could be wrong though. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Oh, buffet. So I got the peanut butter cups, the ones from Target. You know, the ones that you really, really like. I got the dark chocolate and I got the milk chocolate versions. And Roomba Squirrel has gone through some of them already. So I decided to go through some of them today after I had some pizza. So, yeah. It is raining outside again. And there's a creeper right there. Hello, creeper. Please don't destroy my hard work and time and effort I have put into this lovely place of mine. I would not appreciate you blowing this jank up. Because sometimes when creepers blow up, some of the stuff goes with them. So, yeah, I don't want that to happen. They will definitely be available tomorrow. Both the dark chocolate and the milk chocolate. Don't you worry, my friend. Alright, so we're going to put these rails in here. La 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 la. We're going to have a ton of oak fence. I can tell you that right now. We're going to have so much oak fence, it's not going to be funny. And then we have a lot of planks. And I'm not sure where we're going to put all of those planks. Okay, there's andesite there. I'm gonna grab the regular andesite that I have, and we're gonna make some more stuff out of it. Which I think that is pretty much it there. So we got a lot of andesite here, which is good because we want a lot of andesite. And then we got some granite right here. Get some more of that polished granite going on. Then we're gonna burp for no reason. Let's put that cobbled deep slate in here. All this cobbled deep slate. I don't think we have any andesite that we can put in here, but we do have some tuff that we can put in there. And then let's see, gravel. Oh man, this is a full chest now. This is just great. Great and lovely. I'm going to have to make 2 more chests. One for the stone and the other one for the dirt and stuff. Here comes a Roomba squirrel. She is a Roomba squirrel. Good night, my lovely Roomba squirrel. I am glad that you're going to be there, my friend Buffet. Whoops. Did not want to do that. I'm excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be fun. Hope I can get back home on time so that I can pretty much see everybody. You're going to meet a friend that I've known for many years, who I haven't seen in a good long while. So I'm excited for you to meet him. Should probably get some sleep so I can be active. Yep, I totally understand that, my friend. If you need to go Betty bye, definitely do so. Thank you for coming on the stream. Good to see you on the stream, my friend. Everybody subscribe to Buffet. I think he is How's Your Buffet on Twitch. So go subscribe to that. And ladies and gentlemen, we have finished our walkway. Look at that. Our walkway is now done. We just need to put the overhang. And the ceiling is now done up there too, which I'm super stoked about that. So, heck yeah. So happy about that. Alright, I'm going to put... Actually, there's some regular granite, I think, in the... Yeah, there's regular granite in here. So we're going to put that in there. And that's going to go in there. And then this is going in here. Dang, we almost have a freaking 64 stack of flint. That is crazy. Your mom must hate me for not sending my message. Take two, have great rest. Thanks, man. I actually don't have a moderator on here. I technically am the moderator. Like, I don't have an actual person doing moderation. Alright, there's all the lapis there. So I'm going to rearrange my axes here. There we go. That can go down there. And I think we're ready to go back into the thing again. I had errors and I don't know why, but anyway. Good night. Good night, Buffet. Good night, my friend. I will see you tomorrow. Alright, let's go back into the mine shaft. The very ginormous mine shaft. The mine shaft that is endless. Whatever we want to call it. It is freaking huge. And maybe the next time we go down, I may make a bed. We shall see. Burpee freak, I'm super burpy. I also have water nearby in case I really want to drink some water. Which is probably a better thing to drink than what I'm drinking right now. Especially at the time of night that it is. But it does keep me trucking. So that's always a good thing. God, every time I come in here, I'm just amazed at how huge this cave is and how there's like a mine shaft in here. It's crazy how this cave is existing. But I am super glad that it does, because it's got some interesting things in it. And we're not quite done with exploring both the mine shaft that's over here and the mine shaft that's over there. You know, it's interesting to me too that, like, well, this pit is definitely lit, but like that over there is not lit. Some point we will light that up. Oh my gosh, I'm going too fast down the thing there. But yeah, at some point we will light it up. Not sure when that's going to happen, but hopefully sometime soon it will. You know what? I think we could get rid of this wall. So we're going to do that here. Because I kind of, you know, I'll be honest, I kind of want open spaces in the mine shaft so that I know where exactly it is I am, where exactly it is that I need to be going. So doing this is actually gonna benefit me, I feel. You know, getting rid of walls and getting rid of a bunch of random wood pieces and whatnot. It's definitely gonna benefit me. Because again, this is the best way to describe this in my brain of how mine shafts work is that it's like the back rooms. You have this liminal space that makes no sense, and you're trying to make sense of it all, and then you get lost in the process because you're trying to make sense of it all and none of it does make any sense. And then, yeah, I don't know how else to really describe it, but again, that's just how I feel. In fact, I feel like doing this. Yeah, we'll just do that. I feel like doing this. And by this, I mean putting deep slate right there, because We're probably going to have to get rid of this thing here too. So we're probably going to have to put deep slate there as well. Because I feel like this is super uneven. And actually, you know what? I feel like I'm just going to get rid of this whole entire area here that has wood. And we're just going to deal with the fact that there's like kind of this open area here. Although, I could also theoretically kind of maneuver the stone in a way. It makes it so that there's like this big ladder over here, or this big staircase. I think that's what I'm going to do. There we go. Actually, I'm going to... no, I'm going to mine this. I'm going to mine it. That's what I'm going to do. Oh. Freaking wood drops, and so do I. That is a darn shame. 'Tis a darn shame indeed. Bloody darn shame. Alright, so my vision is that this whole section here essentially becomes like a staircase, like I said. So, like, get rid of this. And then we get rid of this layer. And that way, we're still good when we go up to over here. Actually, you know what? We just do this. Look at that. Boom. That is way better. Not gonna lie, that is way better. I like it a lot. Although, you know what? I kind of want to get rid of this section here. So I feel like it should be more open. Instead of, you know, having remnants of how it was before. So we're just going to mine all this lovely deep slate here. And yeah. You know, the sad part about this is I am kind of getting sleepy. So I may at some point decide to end the stream. Because, again, I am getting kind of tired. The Mountain Dew can only do so much for me. You know what? I'm just going to get rid of this section here too. Gonna get rid of these sections. In fact, may as well just do this. There we go. It's a nice little staircase going down into this little area here. Oh-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I guess I'll get rid of this spider web here. And then maybe this spider web over here too. Why not? Put a torch there. Keep going with getting rid of this section over here. Oh man, this is such a huge mine shaft. That's essentially turning into a party room of death right now. Which I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it turning into a party room of death. Totally fine. Let's put a torch there. What is going on over here? Is this... Oh! This leads back to here. My goodness. That is actually kind of interesting. There's just a random section over here that's just like... Huh. Alright, well, I guess we'll keep on axing some things a question. Because we gotta make this area nice and cozy, nice and crisp, I guess you could say. Get some of that wood as well. And then we will get rid of that. Go ahead and boop that there. We'll put that there. Oh god, it's another one of these. What is up there? My Lanta. What is... Oh, is this the... Wait. I'm super confused now. Oh, we're back here. Okay. We are back here. You know what? I'm just gonna mine this now. Gonna mine this. It's gonna be super fun and exciting. Super fun and exciting. Super fun and exciting. I feel like that should be like a song for the Prodigy. Okay, there's a block over here that apparently I missed. Where's the block? Oh, it's right here. Okay. I'm like, there's a block, and I need to grab it. And if I don't grab it, I'm going to be upset, especially if it disappears. Doop, doop, doo. Do I want to keep going? Keep mining this? Yeah, I guess I do. At least for a little bit. Just for a wee bit. I want to keep mining this area. Just never know what's underneath it. So now it's definitely feeling like it's been 2 hours. As you can tell in the IRL section there, it is midnight. So some point very soon I'm going to go to bed. But yeah. No, this is exciting. I'm really stoked that we're combing through this mine shaft here. Because, again, mine shafts just kind of... I don't know. They give me anxiety in a way, but they also make me want to form a ton of party rooms of death, even though I know I shouldn't. And yet, as you can see here, I have formed a true party room of death. And I may end up... I don't know. I was going to say I may end up getting rid of some of the walls. Okay, why have we not been over here? Oh, wait, this is this... Oh, this loops around to over here. Okay. That is interesting. Yeah, we'll figure that out later. Oh, and this is this over here. Okay. I see what's happening. I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. And it's a very mysterious thing that is going on. See, hey, thanks for joining. We appreciate you coming on the stream and saying hi. I will see you next time, my friend. See you next time. Gosh, this is a crazy little section here. I don't know why it just randomly generated, but it did. Doesn't really, give me much of anything over here, but whatever. It's fine. Oops, there goes the torch. which for some reason plopped right over there. I have no idea why. There are diamonds there? What the pingus? Man. It's a good thing I'm freaking mining all this jank over here. Didn't even know there were diamonds there. Sheesh. Alright, so I guess we'll go ahead and ask this a question here. We'll just make our way to that one area that's like barely filled in. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doo. Supposedly there's... Oh, the block's all the way down there. I'm not worried about that if it's all the way there, down there. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of all this wood here. And then put a torch there just to kind of light things up. And that axe broke. It's just a darn shame. Then we'll light this jank up over here. Then there's more to come over this way. And this is okay, this is this area here. Which honestly I may get rid of this section here. We're gonna go back over here. Because there's this lovely area here to plow through and get extremely confused about. So apparently we've been down there. But how we get down there is another question. And that I'm not exactly sure of how we get down there. Apparently there's a zombie about too. So there's that. Let's go ahead and mine that up, and then we'll mine that. Mine that, and then mine that. And I think we will... Actually, we'll mine over here for now. Oh, and if we mine those guys, gravel's for sure going to come down. But you know what? I mean, that's fine if it comes down. I don't want to come back down from this cloud. It's taken me all this time to mine what I need, yeah. If you know what that song is, post in the comments below or post in the chat. It's a darn good song. Just putting that out there. I think it's by Bush, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. People who know about the song that I am singing. Correct me if I am wrong. And I will admit that I am wrong. That is for darn sure. May as well just get rid of this gravel stuff over here. Oh yeah. The delectable taste of Mountain Dew dirty soda. So good, so delectable. Yum yum in my tum tum. Bippity boppity boo. We are getting rid of all of this lovely gravel. I'm not sure what we're going to do with the gravel, to be brutally honest. Yeah, not sure at all. Let's see. We don't need to destroy that wall over there. We do, however, need to destroy this wall over here. And potentially light up this area here, because it is kind of dark. And I may as well just put a torch there on the gravel. And then that's going to give me a stone. And then we'll just mine over here. There goes a torch on the wall for some reason. Bippity boppity boo. There we go. Then we've got some lovely iron over here, which we will definitely mine. Because we do need that iron. I don't care how much iron I mine up. I like to get the iron. I like to mine it up. You know what? Since there's a hole right there, I may as well make a little kind of staircase going down here. Because, you know, I figure this is a little section here that I don't think we've been to. And I figure, why not make a little section to come down here, you know? And you can traverse up this way. And then I'm going to get rid of this torch here too. And then boom. Look at that. Look at that. Nice little fun, exciting area. Then we'll just get rid of this wall here. Just gonna get rid of this wall. Oh my gosh, that was a crazy burp, yeah. Doop 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 doo. Getting all of this stuff. Look at all the stuff in our inventory. So much stuff. There's a lot of stuff in there. Alright, the Mountain Dew is done. Which is kind of a darn shame, because I kind of wanted to keep drinking it, you know. But there will be plenty of drinking of that stuff tomorrow. Because tomorrow is the lovely party. Again, super excited for it. I can't wait. It's going to be super fun. Super exciting. I may... You know, I may just get rid of this section here. Just because I can. And I feel like my OCD is kind of telling me to. Plus, this is going to be good because then I can make a ton of stairs out of all this stuff once it's broken and, you know, made into tiles and whatnot. Or bricks or whatever it is. Boom. Now we have a true party room of death. Go ahead and get rid of all this gravel because I know it's going to fall. And I hope to goodness that's not an actual cave up there. Because it kind of looks like there's something up above here. Death from Above, 1979 or 69 or whatever that band name is. Yeah, no, there's nothing really up here. Okay, that's going to fall into there. Just going to mine this up because I can. There we go. Mine that. And then we'll keep on trucking with getting rid of the gravel here. Bippity boppity boo. Getting rid of the gravel. Bippity boppity boo. Oh yeah. It's gonna look so much better once it's all gone. Once it's all gone, it's all gone. So mind me when you're here, give me another pickaxe. Gonna collect all the gravel, and we're gonna make it snappy. Wait, why am I using my axe to freaking do that? It's not what I wanted to do. Okay, all this jank is collected here. Get some more of the gravel. And boom. There we go. Got this whole section over here. Now, I have no idea how we're going to get, you know, up there. But in all honesty, I may just block it off. Because I feel like, you know, if we're going to go with a flow here, doesn't exactly necessarily go with the flow. But then again, I could just do this too. See, where does this lead? Oh, this leads over here. Okay. So if I just kind of block this section off here. Ooh, look, lapis lazuli. Heck yeah, Batman. Yeah, if I just kind of... Well... Should I do that? Or should I just keep the little staircase that's going on there going? I don't know. There's a part of me that wants to keep that staircase there, but then again, maybe I won't. Don't think I will. But I'm distracted now by lapis lazuli, so I'm going to go ahead and mine that. And then put a torch right up here because it's kind of dark there. And then, yeah, I think we'll block it off here. As much as I kind of don't want to do that. I feel like it makes sense to do that. There we go. Blocked it off. Gonna put a torch there. And there we go. Hot diggity dog. May as well just get rid of this little section here too while I'm at it. Boom. Boom chakalaka. Get rid of that. And now things look and feel a little bit better, and I feel like they look a little bit more even. And I guess we could call it kind of a party room of death anyway. So there you go. Might as well just mine all this up here too. Then I know what I was doing down here. I was trying to get to this little section that's down there. Which, I don't even know. Did I torch that area? Did I put torches down there? There's iron over here. Hello. Hello, iron. Let me grab you. With my lovely pickaxe of loveliness. Do-do-do-do-do. Be-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Alright, yeah. Things are starting to look much better now. At least I feel like they are. Okay, now I'm a little bit more curious about what's going on down here. Ah, there's a section that we have not been to yet. Filled with redstone and a dead end. Okay. Well, that's just lovely. That's just fine and dandy. Losing some space though in our inventory. I feel like people are going to be like, PS2 Freak, you need to bring your bundles. Because you have bundles at the base. And in all honesty, are we above that cave? I feel like we're above this cave that's over here. Not 100% sure, but I almost want to connect to it, you know? Get a little connection going. Alright, there's some gold up here. Gonna grab the gold, because why not? There we go. Oh, there's even more gold up here, so we're gonna grab that gold. Look at that. Hot diggity dog. We got 12 things of gold. The piglins are gonna be so proud when they see all that. Oh, man, I am actually seriously getting pretty tired right now. I may call it a stream here, but I don't know. I think when we return the base, I may call it a stream. There we go, getting all this redstone over here. And make a nice random little cubby hole for no reason. Then put a torch in it. And then, oh, we are definitely full. I think it's time to go back to the base. I think it is time. Yeah. I think it's time. So, how actually do we get back up? Yeah, I do remember all this over here. Why does it say there's a freaking block? Gosh darn it. I hate it when blocks just freaking sit there, because you can't pick them up for whatever dumb reason. Whoops. Oh, come on. I hate when I, like, run and then I can't jump. It makes no sense to me. Alright, well, at some point I guess we'll come down here again. Gonna light that jank up, make it a little bit brighter. And then over here is this area. Is that a spider spawner down there? Hold up. It could be. Oh, it was. Then I got rid of it. Alright, where, oh where? Ah, here we go. This is looking familiar now. It's like the main path. I almost want to put a waypoint here, but I don't think I will. Gosh darn it, can I freaking not go into pits? Gordon! We have ropes, Gordon. Can use these to traverse big pits. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna go up there. You know what? I know there's lava right here. I'm gonna go ahead and close that off. And then see what happens when I do. Oh, nothing crazy. Oops. Nothing crazy happens when I do. So that's kind of a good thing. Although I will do this. Oh, is that iron up there? You know what? Hang on. I'm going to put the torch right there. Okay, how much inventory? Oh, I got enough to where I could get this iron here. Yeah, buddy. Getting that iron. Okay. Think we are good to go. How's it look? Oh yeah, it looks decent. It looks decent over here, mate. Go ahead and light that side up. I think we should be good. There we go. Cool. Satisfied. I am satisfied. I'm going to let that gold kind of chill there. I don't know when or if I'm ever going to get it, but I'm just going to let it kind of chill, hang out right there, you know? Boop ba doop ba doop ba doop ba doop ba doop ba doop. For a second there, I thought I missed the staircase. I did not miss the bloody staircase. That's for darn sure. I'm not sure what else needs andesite, to be honest, because I think we're pretty much done with the andesite. Unless we build the lighthouse out of it. I know we need a lot of gravel. Or a lot of, not gravel, a lot of cobblestone. But not sure how to get that. I mean, I know how to get it. It's all over the place here, but still. Eventually, I'm going to put stairs down here. So that we're not jumping a ton of times. Is there something on my house? I thought something was on my house. It's about to be really annoyed. Okay, what we got in here? We have... See, that's dirt. We're pretty much... Yeah, we're pretty much full up on the planks. So if anything, we'll just start putting the planks in here. And then the fence goes in the other materials chest. Along with the flint, which we now have a stack of 64 flint. We do have a lot of string, which is good. Let's go ahead and put the iron in here. I mean, look at this. Look at all this iron right here that we could potentially smelt at some point. That is not what I was clicking on, game. Alright, I think we can probably make some blocks of redstone here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here. Because I feel like it's kind of a necessity at this point. So there are our blocks of redstone. 44 of those guys to be exact. We got some more diamonds, which is really awesome. We got some lapis lazuli to put in here. Boom. And then the rest is stone. So I'll put that in there. We're going to have a lot of rails, which is good, because, again, I want to get those rails to go to and from the villager places, and then pick up the villagers and drop them off here. Andesite. Is there diorite? No, there's no diorite in there. Dang, we have a lot of gravel, too. My goodness. Alright, so I think... Yep, I think we're good with the gravel now. So the gravel can go in here. And then the andesite. Make some more of that. Diorite, we definitely need. So we've got 12 of that now. I don't think... Let's see, do I have polished? Oh, I do have polished diorite right there. Or andesite. Diorite's right there. We're going to put that there. Put these in here. And then we're going to go out here. We're going to see how many of these we can put on our little thing here. Okay. Not too bad of a start. We're definitely getting there, that's for sure. I'll put a torch there just in case. But yeah, it's coming. It's coming along. It's getting there. We're definitely getting there. That's for darn sure. Put you there, we'll put you there, and then I think I'm gonna call it a stream, although I'm gonna check the farming over here. Looks like just about all my potatoes, except for that guy, are pretty much done, and that guy. Carrots, I think, are the same thing. Wheat is done. The beetroots are done. Well, except for the one wheat, that's right there. And then the sugar cane is not quite done yet. We gotta fill in the dirt that's over here. You know what? We may as well do that. We'll let the farming kind of go for one day. And then, yeah. I'm going to bring 3 stacks of 64 dirt. At least for right now, because eventually we are going to need the dirt, especially like right in this section here. Let's see. Let's see, we have mushrooms. Ugh, fill this area in here. Yeah, we'll just start with this side here. I'll worry about the other side later, aka the ocean side. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doo. You may as well put some torches down as well, so as to not, you know, attract the bad guys. Alright, let's go ahead, kind of fill this in here. So I feel like we need to fill it in. Especially if we're going to do, like, the animal pens around here. Okay. Boopity boppity boo. Splippity sploppity sploo. And boom. This is now all filled in. And hopefully it will turn into grass. And then, yeah. Be able to go from there. If anything, though, I may just kind of do a double decker thing here. Kind of fill this up here. Kind of like what I did that one time in the previous level. And the reason why I want to fill this up is because when we do start to move the farms in here, I don't want to have a section where I can't I can't dig all the way down. Okay, I think we're good there. There's a dolphin over there. It's probably wondering what in the world I'm doing. Okay, yeah, we're good. We are good. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. Actually, no, I'm going to fill in this pond here too. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to start filling that in, and then we'll go from there too. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this live stream, give it a like. I'm going to go to bed. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go to bed after I fill that thing in with dirt. So we're probably going to do 4 more blocks of dirt, because I got plenty of dirt. And then maybe we'll just end the stream with us being in the barn. Which, by the way, looks really good. Not going to lie. I love how it looks. Really do love how it looks. Alright, there's the pond there. Sadly, it doesn't exist anymore. I hate to do that. But it is what it is. And I feel like the animals don't like it either. But again, it is what it is, you know. Gotta do what you gotta do. And then I guess we'll kind of light up this place a little bit more too. But I gotta be careful as to where to put the torches, because some of these areas are going to be rooms, and I'm not 100% sure where the torches are going to go and where the rooms are going to go and all that sort of stuff, so gotta be careful about that. But this is looking pretty good, I think. Looking pretty good. Actually, I don't think down here is going to be the room area. The second floor is going to be the room area. This area here. So I don't know why I'm like freaking out about where the rooms are going to be. Shouldn't be doing that. Shouldn't be freaking out about it. Here we go. Just going to start putting random torches down because I can. Plus it's like pretty dark on the second floor anyway, and I don't want things randomly spawning in here. So okay, we'll put a torch there. We'll go ahead and put a torch there, put a torch there, put a torch there, torch there. And that should theoretically be good. Theoretically. Oh, and then we gotta go over here. There we go. Yeah, kind of like that aesthetic. This area is lit for the most part. Up here is pretty lit too. Although I'm sure some things could probably spawn up here. I'm sure some things will. But that is neither here nor there, for we are about to go to our house. We're going to sleep. And then in real life, we are going to go to sleep too. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this live stream, give it a like. And we'll continue on with building the lovely barn that's over there. This is looking pretty good. I'm excited for it. I might do one more layer of the whatchamadoodles, and then probably flatten it off, make it a proper attic. But otherwise, maybe we'll come back into the stream, start some farming, get the farming materials there, and then keep going into the mine shaft and mining up as much as possible, because we need as much as possible. So till then, folks, thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and I'll see you all in the next live stream. Till then, folks, until then.